What is going on, guys? It's Kevin here with ModMyMods, and it is time for the lovely news update. Apparently, my camera is not only not focusing on me like it should be, but it's also cocked off to the side. So maybe I'll sit back a little, maybe move the microphone a little bit closer. We'll do the stretchy stretch. How's that sound? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. Pardon the delay there this afternoon. I was actually just enabling inventory for some special products that we literally just got in this afternoon. What products are those, you might ask? Well, luckily for you, you'll find out in about 35 seconds once we get into the show. I hope everybody's doing well today. It is going to snow tomorrow here in Rochester, New York. Good old 420. Happy holiday for those who celebrate. For those who don't, that's okay. There's other holidays for you as well. Pretty big thing for us in New York. Not for myself, but for those who do take part in that. It has been what our Code Monkey today was telling me. It's been 107 years since it's been legalized in the good old state of New York. The dictatorship of New York. Anyways, hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves and having a wonderful afternoon. Like I said, I do have a wonderful thing to talk about that just came in the mail today, and I wanted to show you. So, what better way to segue right into it than starting with some of the news. All right, we've been doing some stuff on builds.gg. I just recently added the air versus water build. You guys may remember this from PAX East 2019. We actually ended up giving away this PC. We teamed up with Oris and Watercool and who else was that? Oh, Thermal Take, to basically put this awesome PC together. And the display basically at the show would feature the water-cooled version, which is this right here, and an air-cooled PC that would sit right next to it. And what we ended up doing is basically had a hardware showdown between the air-cooled and the water-cooled components. They were basically the exact same computer when it comes to chips and GPUs and hardware. Everything was identical. The only thing that was different was the cooling. But we ended up showing, the difference of why it was able to run a lot cooler, why it was able to run Prime 95 at 100% load, with the boost clock enabled and not breach 82 degrees Celsius, which is pretty good considering that this Oris case, if you didn't know, has zero airflow whatsoever. None. There's no airflow up top. There's no airflow in front. There's definitely no airflow on the bottom. So therefore, you basically have this little spot in the back here to shoot out all of the hot air that's inside that case. So for that being said, I think that this thing turned out to be a pretty little badass PC. And again, it enjoys its home at some lucky contestant who ended up winning. But if you head on over to Builds.gg, you can check out our profile. We do have some more builds that are coming up. I'll just give you a sneak peek. I got the Air vs. Water, which is there. Torque is there. Brony's Rev 1 version of the Brony build is there. Ice Kreislauf is there, and so is Lake Effect. Then we're also working on version 2 of the Ice Kreislauf, as well as version 3. The Demus Tech, the big friggin' desk, the Slushy PC, the Monster Hunter World. I'm also adding on the stuff from Battle of Hoth, and the, what was the other one that we did? I just recently did. Oh, Joe's Build and Tracy's Build, The True of Wife. As well as Gone Fishing, and there was one other one that we were going to post. I don't remember. Either way, if you head on over to Builds.gg, follow us, give us some likes and shares. We would appreciate it. We love you guys, and we know that you show your support in any way, shape, or form, so thank you very much, and we continue to hopefully bring you with some fun and entertaining items. Some things I did see on Twitter today. Actually, well, let's say hello to the chat because I know I've been neglecting you guys. I'm sorry. I love you guys. You're fantastic. Procedure 77, fantastic. thank you for being here. Macedo, thank you. Jorst, JT, thanks for being here. Horse, I don't remember. JT, I appreciate it. Thank you. Hakwakwa, as always. Travis, thank you. Mr. TPB Mods himself, Canadian Kevin, thanks for being here, my friend. Vancouver festivities are already popping off. Yeah, not my speed. I kind of agree. It's kind of weird. Like, everybody's getting stuff open. People, like, I saw that Killer Mods was in Disney the other day and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if I feel comfortable enough to do that shit just yet. But who knows? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hopefully, I can see that Twitch. Okay, yeah. So it does show that Twitch and YouTube and Facebook are working. However, on my side, it literally shows that none of it is working. It says you have 4 out of 5 connections, which is, you know, typical. Usually one gets bombed out, and you have 0 viewers. So I'm like, sweet. I don't even know if I'm actually talking to people, but I can see in the chat. So I appreciate you guys being here and conversing with me and going back and forth. Thank you. And if there's something I can do to improve, please let me know. Let's see who we got. Travis had snow 3 times this past week. Travis is in Minnesota, if you didn't know. No, wait. Minnesota? No, not Minnesota. You're in... Yeah, Minnesota. No. No. It's Dakota, right? Isn't it South Dakota? That's where it is? I don't know. He's in the middle of... in the middle of cold. Like, real freaking cold. I know that. He makes our winters look like a walk in the park. But yeah, I don't exactly... I'm not really surprised that you got more snow. That's kind of par for the course for you guys. Hikwakwa is just waiting on the new rad to use the Mayhem's kit he just got from us. Sweet, thank you, fantastic. North Dakota, Minnesota. So it is Minnesota. That's close. Right? That's what I said? Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. I don't know. It's cold. Tell you that much. I'm happy to hear that, Hakwaka. The Blitz kits are selling out like freaking hotcakes. It is unbelievable how fast they are going. So if you do need one and you want one, I would get it now. Sooner than later. That's for sure. One of the things that you probably should do sooner or later, too. Well, we'll just go here. You go to this lovely website, right? I've never seen it before. I've heard they've got some pretty decent folk that work there. I don't know. I guess they make their own coolant too. Who knows? But if you type in XTR at the top here and you hit enter, it doesn't pull up anything that I wanted it to. Gosh darn it. Well, you know, I look at me to get it wrong, right? So if you type in XTR and then you go over to the left-hand side where you can sort by manufacturing and click Mayhem's, it shows that all of this is out of stock. Why? Because I'm an idiot, and I totally forgot to enable it for being in stock. Isn't that fun? Isn't that great? I think that's the funniest shit ever. Because I literally just updated everything. I updated the quantities, I updated all of the things, and then I never said go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it for you guys right now on the fly. You ready? You ready? Because it's there. It's enabled. I see it. I'm clicking it. I'm going to inventory. I'm clicking in stock and hitting save. Why? Well, because look. We got it. It took forever, but we do have it. We finally have some of his XTR coolant, the Nanotech premixed coolant. We have it in UV purple. We have it in UV pink, UV blue, green, well, UV green, and white, which is the best because we like to use the white color in a lot of different builds. We love it. It's fantastic. And because it's white, you can usually make it whatever color you want to, depending. So if I did this correctly, I'll be able to click, oh my God, it is in stock. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Boys and girls, people of all ages, shapes, and colors, XTR has now been put in stock at ModMyMods. You better get it while it's hot. There are only 12, that's right, of each color, and which one will you be taking home today? That's right. Yeah, we only got 12 of each color because it's limited stock, limited availability, or anything like that. But I am in the process of enabling all of the things right now. so that if you want to buy some of this XTR coolant from us and have it in the States, you could get it before anybody. Why? Because you're watching the show and they're not. Sucks to be you. You didn't know because you didn't watch the show. Anyways, if you head on over to ModMyMods.com and you sit here and constantly click this refresh screen, it'll slowly update, because that's what I'm doing right now, live and direct to you guys. I am updating the quantities and the stock for each one of these products. Again, we only have 12 right now, so there's not much I can do. Travis, I want to set 2 of each aside, but I can't unless you buy them. I want to. I want to give them to you, but I cannot. I can't even guarantee that they'll be there by the time you go to order. It's in stock. That one says it's in stock. Either way. I'm just kidding. Travis, I'm sure it'll still be in stock by the time you order. Don't worry, bud. I'm sure it'll be fine. What you can do, though, if you head on over to ModMyMods.com, you can take a look and see that we do have them in stock. I am enabling them for purchase right as we speak. If you are interested, get it while it's hot, because these will not last. As you know, Mick makes some incredible stuff. The guy over at Mayhem's, he does incredible work, especially with this new fluid. He really went above and beyond to make it work, and to make it work right. So we do have them. We have them in stock. I'm enabling it now on the stream, live and direct, with you lovely folks that are joining me today. So if you want it, you can have it. Maybe all you got to do is click that buy button. Just give me 2 seconds here. I should be able to now, once this updates, be able to hit refresh. Come on. You know, sometimes when you're like, you have to leave, and you know that putting on your shoes is going to take an extra 2 minutes, so it's just taking forever, and you trip over your shoes, and then you scuff the wall on the way out, and this, that, and the other. Boom, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 different XTR coolants are now available live, direct, in your face from ModMyMods.com. There's only 12 of them. Get them while they're good. Get them while they last, because they're not gonna. Buy his entire stock. Nice try there, Travis. You can only buy 2 at a time. 2 of the same at a time. So if you want to buy 2 purple and 2 green, that's great. You want to buy 3 purple, 3 green, that's too bad. Sorry. 2 and 2. That's it. That's all I can do for you. That's what I can do. Limited supply, man. It's like, it's just like video cards, you know? If anyone hasn't been doing it, we'll head on over there next. Let's go on to Newegg. Have you guys heard of the Newegg Shuffle? Yeah, not a lot of people have, but the Newegg Shuffle. Let's see if I can find the tab for it. Newegg Shuffle. There it is. The shuffle. There it is. Newegg Shuffle. All right, so you sign into your Newegg account, and what it does is it allows you to pick the various products that are available for the Newegg Shuffle, meaning if you want to try and have an opportunity in buying a 6900 XT or a 6800, or you want a 3080 or a 3090 or whatever, it's going to be in the Newegg Shuffle. So you sign in. You'll basically, I don't know if I remember let's see. That one? There it is. Okay, cool. So Newegg Shuffle, no, don't ever save anything I do, is basically a shuffle that happens every day. And as you can see, you can pick these various items that if you want to buy them, you can. But you're put into a shuffle, so who knows if you'll actually get it or if you won't get it. You might get a 6700 XT, or you just might, be sad at the end of the night. Who knows? But you go and you click a couple of them. Holy shit, that went up in price. That was not supposed to be $1,500. Why is... Oh, because you have to buy it with the motherboard? Boo. So they're making you buy it with things, which kind of stinks. I don't know. Okay, you can buy it alone, or you can buy it with a motherboard. But you basically sign up for this. It is a shuffle. Every night you'll get an update, and you'll know if you are qualified to buy it or not. They'll send you a link. You can click it, and then you can actually go in and purchase it if you'd like. But don't be an a-hole and buy one and then just sell it on eBay. Even though that's what everyone is doing right now. Not going to say that I wouldn't do it myself if I was going to do this, but that kind of sucks for the rest of us, really. You know? And I don't really want to do that. So, but instead of trying to shuffle and not actually buy things or be able to buy things, how about trying to win something? Win something that's amazing, extravagant, and free. Everybody likes free. Everybody loves that word. So why don't you head on over to ModMyMods? If you check out our Facebook page, if you head out to our website, if you head to any of them, basically, we are doing a giveaway with Den of Geek and Be Quiet. The lovely folks there have both teamed up with us to give away some awesome stuff. We are giving away first and foremost this month. And this month only. That's right, everyone. You have an opportunity to win one Be Quiet Dark Base 900 Pro, the orange Rev 2. That's right. It comes stock with 140 millimeter Be Quiet It comes with Be Quiet fans, and it also comes with the case. That's right. Now this case can be flipped up inside out and all around, so it is perfect for the modder in you. That's right. So we're giving away this awesome PC. Head on over to modmymods.com. Click the ModMyMods, the Gleam link. You click that here, and it brings you over here. And then it says, hey, there's a lot of different ways you can enter. If you just click on enter by following Den of Geek, yeah, cool. Oh, I can't do that because I'm doing the thing. So you go here, you can follow them on Twitter, follow them on Instagram, follow them on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram or on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, I think, and then you're also doing their Twitch page as well. So, but you obviously sign in, you click the thing, you do the little things that we ask you to, and boom, you get entries. More entries, the better, right? Then you could possibly win. It is limited to the U.S. market only. I am sorry because we are promoting the Den of Geek U.S. page. We are doing with the U.S. folks, so I'm sorry. But again, I did, as I mentioned last time, we are doing another giveaway that will be worldwide, and we'll see what happens. Sound like plan? Go win yourself a case. It's pretty dope. I have one of them. It's pretty cool to work in. It's a little finicky at times, but it's not bad. I like it a lot. Yes. Okay, so one thing that I did see that was on the Reddit page of PCMR, Steam updated their beta client and whatnot, and then it said fix possible crash for users with around 25,000 or more games. Holy what? 25,000 or more games? Who the hell has that many games? Like, is there achievement for it? There's got to be an achievement. There's got to be like a badge, like golden game holder or something like that. I don't know. That's the only reason why you'd have that many games. It's not like you're going to play them all. There's no way in hell. There's not even enough time in your lifetime to play all those games. Kind of silly. Kind of silly if you ask me, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Again, if you head on over to Den of Geek, they're actually doing a live little stream right now with a rather famous person, Hannah Dockers, who's one of the Apex Legends top players, I think. As far as I know, they do have a live stream. She's hosting it. She's being part of the Den of Geek TV squad for today, this afternoon, and she's just rolling around, kicking ass, and chewing bubblegum. That's what she does. What she does. So head on over to Den of Geek TV on Twitch and give them a like, a share, follow. They would appreciate it. So would we. We appreciate everything they do. So why not appreciate everything they do for us? Let's see. What are all of the folks saying on the chat? I'm holding onto my cards like a selfish prick. Hey, I don't think that that's selfish, my friend. I could sell my 1080 if I put a stock cooler on it for $700, but I'm not going to do that. That's not very nice. Not very nice. I know that people are stupid and they'll just do anything if they have the money, but I don't feel right charging somebody, you know, $700 for a card that I paid $700 for almost 5 years ago. So I wish Case Labs was still around. Yeah, me too. Sometimes I do too, but rip Case Labs. Kevin TPB is waiting on a power supply. Travis is waiting on... Oh, you're out... The 802 I'm waiting on because they're still out of stock. Which 802 were you looking for? Unfortunately, I have one that may be or may not be here. But unfortunately, I can't give it to you. Why? Because there's another giveaway. Shh, don't tell anybody yet. Don't tell anybody yet. That's next month. Shh, just between us. Keep it down. All right. So, why do I have Valheim up on Steam Workshop or on the thing? Valheim is... Oh, man. If you ever played Ark, or if you played Minecraft, you're going to enjoy this game. It is based on exploring. That's pretty much what it's all based on. It's all about exploring, finding your little areas, finding what works, crafting your building your base and crafting up and that type of thing. Well, I was recently turned on to an awesome gaming group called Severity Gaming by my good friend Chris Caboose, who they've been around for 10 years. Which is insane. They've been doing WoW raids. They've been doing tabletop games. They've been doing D&D. They've been doing all sorts of stuff forever. What else do they do? Well, I'm glad you asked. They do Ark servers. They do Valheim stuff. They do League Elections, League of Legends, Minecraft, World of Warcraft, and Factorio. They do some really, really cool stuff. And again, big shout out to my buddy Caboose, who was the one that actually invited me to this group. There's some pretty awesome people, and they do some pretty cool stuff. But the reason that I bring this up is because, well, I figured that maybe, just maybe, you guys might want to see what Valheim's all about. Right? Does anybody want to see what Valheim's all about? I'll give you a little overview, or at least my 2 cents. So KT's 2 cents, not Jay. No, sorry. I'm not as pretty as him. He's got like the blonde hair and it's all combed back and it's real nice. Now I'm more grizzly bear-ish. So, wanted to show you what I thought of this lovely piece of work. So, we're going to take a look at Valheim. This is my... Oh my god, so many windows open. This is my current character. Now, let me tell you, first and foremost, this game runs like absolute trash because it is not optimized in any way, shape, or form. So please don't rag on me about how my gameplay is atrocious. I already know this. It already makes me upset. It's now been addressed, and let's move on. It's like a bad cloud in the sky. You don't fly through it. You fly around it, above it, or below it. You don't go through it. Okay? So we'll address it later. All right, so this is my humble abode. Actually, I guess we'll go out the front door, whatever. Oh, let me in there. In this game, basically, you are a Viking of sorts, and you are exploring this land. How big is the land, you might ask? Well, this is the map, and that's what I've explored. But if you zoom out, that's actually the map. Because why? Well, because the Earth is round, silly. So they wanted to make it something similar to the Earth. And what we have here is our actual area of the meadows. That's where I am now. The meadows is kind of like the grass, marshy lands. There's not really a whole hell of a lot to kill you. But there is plenty of stuff that will kill you. Let's put it that way. If you know how to kite things, you know how to run around and get away from stuff, you'll probably do just fine. There's things that will give you, various items, various pelts. You know, there's some leather scraps around the ground. Somebody got, you know, we're gonna just nuke this. Oh, I missed it. Just a bit outside. So you can kill stuff. You can obviously pick up their scraps, whether it be, you know, meat or leather scraps or whatever. There's a crafting section in the game where you have to craft stone axes and hammers and clubs and torches, as well as having the ability to craft, you know, your building things. So whether it be, you know, floors, ceilings, roofs, doors, whatever. So this is the little place that I've put together here. It's kind of just something that's small. It's in the forest. It's away from everybody, and it's relatively untouched when it comes to our server. Our server is actually pretty big. It has like a central village, and there's actually like I think 7 or 8 people that actually work all together and build a whole bunch of stuff because there are major bosses in the game. I heard the game is kind of easy to beat. However, it can be a lot of fun when you turn up the difficulty and have, you know, 8 or 10 people actually you know, working on killing the same boss at the same time. So basically, in order to build something like this, you have to go out. You have your axe. I have 2 different types of axes. I have a flint axe and a stone axe. You also have the hammer, which is how you build stuff or repair things, which, as you can see, the bar is the health of the actual item. And I actually use my base quite a bit to kite things, because there's, especially in the early game, there's a lot of time where you're not strong enough to take on the stuff that's out there. There are monster trolls. There's all sorts of craziness that's out there, especially at night too. Nighttime it gets kind of crazy. So, all right, Travis. Hey, take it easy. Thanks for being here, my friend. Hakwakwa, you run your own server. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. When you get to the edge, yeah, don't go too far. Don't go too far. But you can build pretty much anything that you want to, depending on how anal or OCD you are. You can, you know, make the wood line up if you want to, if you're that particular about it and that type of thing. However, there's a little bit of an art to building, because you have to you build things in order to build more things, and sometimes you have to build like roofs in order to get on top of areas in order to, you know, construct the rest of the pieces. So in the back here, this is I think this is a furnace? Smelter, that's what it is. You basically are using, you put in your raw elements, which I don't have right now. You put in your raw elements into this, you throw in charcoal over here. This is a charcoal kiln. Obviously, you just throw wood in that, and it creates charcoal for you. You have your cauldron, which allows you to make all sorts of different beverages, or not beverages, foods and soups and breads and all sorts of things that actually do buffs. There's poison resistance mead base. There's, you know, minor healing. There's sausages that give you different healings. Everything is point based. You can upgrade all of your parts and your things, you know, by using the workbench here. This is obviously where you craft most of the heavier items. But then you can also go in and upgrade these items if you have the correct criteria. You also have a forge over here, which will allow you to make your iron stuff, your copper, your bronze, which I didn't realize that you could make bronze ingots here. I didn't know that's how that worked. Well, you know what, folks? Why don't we try it? Because I haven't actually done it yet, so let's do it. Cool thing about being encumbered, right? So I'm encumbered. I'm carrying way too much. You see the bar in the bottom there that's yellow. Basically, once this runs out, you do not move anymore. You're done. You're stopped. 100% stopped. So I'm going to try and show you here. I mean, obviously, you know what happens when you stop. You come to a dead stop. But you can carry and be encumbered but your stamina does not increase. It doesn't regenerate or anything like that. And it also will deplete completely, and then you're SOL completely. It's over. So I'm going to craft these bronze plate. Ooh. Cool. I haven't done this yet, so I'm still exploring just as much as anyone else is. That apparently opened up all sorts of bronze things that you can put together, whether it be, let's see, bronze plates. Ooh, yeah. Why don't let's do that? Hell yeah. We're gonna make a nice bronze set. What do you think, guys? I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. All right, I need a little bit more copper. Luckily, I have a little bit more. Oh, no, I'm still encumbered. Ruh-roh. All right, so let's put some more copper in. We can put that in there. I have 1 stone. Why is everything... Oh, because everything's so heavy. Okay. All right, so... Oh, and, yep, see, now I can't do anything because, well... But if you throw it on the ground, it rejuvenates your stamina. You can pick it back up, and then you can do what you were originally doing. So, you know, depends on how desperate you are for materials. So, you need that belt that allows you to carry more. Yes, I know. That's actually kind of what I'm working on here. Trying to get all of the materials. Again, I'm still rather new to this game, so I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. But I do know... that there are some pretty neat little aspects to the game. It's pretty cool when you get ran over by like a giant troll that just one-shots you, wow, and it's done. You're dead, like insta-dead, which is kind of cool. There's some minorly frustrating parts of it too that aren't minor or, you know, not fun. They're not. It sucks, to be perfectly honest with you. But to be honest, it's a lot of fun if you enjoy the Minecraft type of game and you enjoy exploring, kind of like Ark. You know, I played the heck out of Ark and I really enjoyed it. If you liked that, it's basically that, but in the Viking style days, which is cool. You know, kind of makes me feel at home. Got my beard and go out and, you know, get me a deer. I don't know. Who knows? All right, so we're going to make ourselves a bronze breastplate and some leggings. Let's see what that looks like. Because to be honest with you, I don't even know. Ooh, shiny. Oh, he takes his pants off. That's not what we're doing. Boom, look at that. The graphics are not amazing. Not gonna lie, it's still kind of trashy at times. However, there are points when you're like out and about and exploring the waters and stuff like that, that it's beautiful out there. It really is. So, I wanted to make a bronze sword. Where is it? Bronze sword. Need some leather scraps and some wood. Or, yeah. So I don't need... I'm super anal about where all of my stuff goes, so that's why I have all of these different boxes, because, well, as you heard, I like organization. This and this, okay, and then we go back over here. And let's see here. Bronze sword. Oh, I'm missing wood. Dang it. Gosh darn it. Tell you what. Alright, so we got the wood now. Let's go back over here, and we will... Whoa, what is a bronze gear? Bronze axe. I think I might make one. I only have 15, though, so I should probably pick one that doesn't take 8 billion. Bronze mace. Yeah, all of them take, except for bronze nails, all of them take up to 8 bronze in order to make this happen. So, which one should I go with, chat? Do you think the bronze sword, the gear, the axe? Now, with the axes, I can chop down wood better. Hakwako says the mace. I was thinking that because I thought that the mace was supposed to be a little bit more heavy duty. So let's do the mace. That's what we're doing. Doing the mace. We did it. It's done. Alright, now we're going to put the extra crap over here. No, that's, yeah, the extra leather. Yeah, funny enough that you're saying that, Hakwako. He just said that he's got the porcupine. The reason I don't have that yet, actually. My buddy has one. But that's one of the things that we were working on doing. Is getting that. Oops. No, that was right. That's the wood. That's the leather scraps. All right, so let's go explore a little bit, and we'll see what we can find out there. Yeah. Let's do, I don't know, 4 of those. Now it does matter what you eat, as you can see in the bottom left corner. Oh, I'm covering it up completely. In the bottom left corner, there's a health meter that shows you, how much food you have, how much water you have, or well, just mostly food, how much food you're able to eat, and how much more you can actually heal. Depending on what foods you eat, they give you different health properties, as you can tell. But yeah, I mean, the game is kind of beautiful. Like, if you look straight up and look at the stars and stuff like that, obviously it's slowly turning and slowly rotating. The stars aren't, twinkling or anything like that, but that's kind of cool. Right, that's right. Yeah, it's actually hit points, and you can only eat 3. So like, if I eat another one here, the hit points should theoretically go up. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, buddy? I like using the bow and arrow. I'm rather proficient at it. And it makes it really easy to kite things. What is that? Holy what is that? What are you? And I was... Okay, yeah. So I'm not the only one. All right, somebody else saw that too. Yeah, shoot it. Yeah, that's exactly what it was going through my head. Was like, oh my god, kill it, burn it with fire. Oh well. All right, so apparently that's Odin. Comes to visit occasionally. But let me show you this sunrise here, though, if we can get down to the water fast enough. Yeah. And you also gain levels just by like running and jumping and that type of thing. But let's see if I can see it. That is actually a bonfire from my buddy's place that you can't actually see. But we'll go take a look at it here in a second. The boars will fart hearts when they love you. Isn't that cute? I mean, that's all that a guy really wants, is a girl to fart hearts at him, right? I don't know. See if I can hit one of these things from this far away. Oh, way too high. Is that a body on the shore? Where? No, it's one of these things. They're called necks. They're just like little lizard things. And then you can cook their tails. But yeah, man, look at that. That's kind of cool. I mean, some of the lighting effects in this game are just really awesome looking. And like, I mean, the water looks really cool. The steam and the smoke and everything like that. It's pretty neat. Pretty cool looking game, I'm not gonna lie. In the water. No, not in the water. Where the necks were. Oh, in the water and where the necks were. I do not see a body in the water where the necks were. However, swimming is actually a talent that you have. It's like an actual skill. So if you try and swim across the lake, which you won't be able to, you're going to run out of stamina because, well, you don't know how to swim. All right, so that's just obviously scratching the surface of this game. I'm going to show you my friend Caboose's house here that he has set up just to give you an idea of what you can do once you've played the game some. He's got obviously this crazy stone wall. He made a moat that goes all the way around it. As you can see, because it's more, once you alter the ground and alter some of the other items, you know, he had to obviously flatten this out and level out some of this stuff here. In order to do that, you have to modify the ground itself, and that's where the game starts to get a little chunky and a little, as you can tell, 30 frames a second. It's not the greatest. But he's got an entire garden over here. Thanks for the carrots there, Boos. Appreciate it, bud. You can go over here, just have a carrot. You can get honey, which is also from that you use in order to make various items. You get this is barley, which will make barley flour, which will make your bread and everything like that. And then I forgot what this is. Oh, black metal, that's right. So you have a different type of like forge in order to make the various types of metals. But then he's also got a couple portals that are up at the top here. Yeah, blast furnace, that's what it is. But once you learn how to basically farm the materials and stuff like that, you can go to different parts, and obviously he has portals set up so you can go to the various areas. He's got a big cooking station down here and everything like that. So just one of the many ways that you can play this game. I mean, it all depends on how you want to do it, you know. So I'm gonna go see if we can see the actual town. All right, so this is his, you know, like living quarters type of area. He's got his workbenches and stuff like that. Is this Caportal? So I can't. No, that's playing Southwest. So they have them labeled, which is nice because otherwise I'd be going into the wrong portal all the time. So maybe it's back where we just were. But it's kind of cool, especially when you have friends that like enjoy this game as well, and want to, you know, build stuff that's kind of all together, and I don't know, it's kind of neat. There it is. This is Caportal. Okay, so this will be the one thing I show you, and then we'll call it quits for today. This is our town per se. We have a portal room, as you can tell. There's a lot of portals in it, and this is going to get real Chop City. This is going to be like terrible frames a second, so I apologize ahead of time. Because a lot of it has been modified. We have boat. There's a boat, and there's a bunch of stone and a bunch of different buildings that have all been built by various people that are in Severity Gaming, which is pretty cool. And you've got, you know, all sorts of different places that everyone has put together. I mean, this one's down in the ground, which is kind of cool. And then you got like a fort in the back here, which is also pretty cool. And a couple different areas to grow things. You got Plato's areas down here too. Need to run the op train from the console. Helps, actually. Okay, so what is that from the server console? Is that from the oh, okay, it was in the latest patch. Yeah. All right, I'll have them look at it. So you got all these different little buildings that everybody's put together, and they obviously made a little path and everything like that. But it's still kind of a cool game. It's fun. It is grindy. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you have to go harvest your materials, and okay, here you go. There's a perfect example. I need some wood, so you're gonna go cut down a tree or grind up a stump or whatever, and that gave you 2 wood. Fantastic. Now you move on over here, and then you gotta cut down the tree, And once the tree drops down, then you gotta get out of the way so you don't die, which is kind of cool because you can die from a tree falling on you. What do you, excuse me? Didn't your mama tell you not to sneak up on people like that? Ha! So then you know, you can cut up the wood, harvest it, and then bring it back to your humble abode and build some more. I don't know, it's kind of neat. It's cool. It is grindy, but a lot of the time I find that it's not as grindy as I thought it was going to be because, well, I'm doing it so I can build other things at my place, right? So I don't know, kind of neat. But as you can see, I went around the map here quite a bit. I guess we'll just make our way back to my house here, kill everything along the way, and then we'll sign off for the evening. I guess I'll open it up to any questions or concerns or complaints you guys have for today, this afternoon. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. We still have a little bit of ways to go. We're gonna go around this big ol' monstrosity here. That's our town. Quaqua, it's like if you build it, if you like to build and want to build at times, build. If you want to fight at times, then go fight. It depends on what mood you're in, you know, and that's exactly what it is. If you want to PvP and totally just wreck somebody's day, like, you can go here, and then in the top corner here, which you can't see because I got the ModMyMods logo on there, there's actually just a little check that you can turn on or turn off in order to be PvP enabled or PvP disabled. Which is kind of cool. You can play whatever way you want to. A real, thanks for being here, man. It is Valheim. It's available on Steam. It's kind of like Ark without dinosaurs, but it's more based in, I'd say, Vikings time. That timeline of when the Vikings were around. Which is pretty entertaining. Again, it is a little bit grindy, but so this is what my brother plays. Yes, he's tapped in, he's got it, you know, routed right into the vein, and he has got the addiction, unfortunately. But it's fun. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you wanna die real hard, you go out at night, and then you die repeatedly, over and over and over again. And it's like, oh, cool. All right, that's at least challenging. You know, you have to think about what you're going to do and how you're. Doesn't matter if you have plate armor, if you don't take, you know, the frost resistance against the freaking frost giant troll thing, it's just gonna one-shot you. Which is kind of cool, you know. You can go back and get your body in the gear. Yes, that is one of the biggest things that I enjoy about this game, is that it will actually show you where you died, which is cool, on the map. So you don't have to, like, go and try and figure out where the hell you died. But you can actually just run over to it and pick it all up, which is cool. It's definitely helpful. But so this is our humble abode again, as you see. There is a reason why I actually have slots in the side of the roof. At night, it does get cold depending on what area you're in, and comfort level when you're resting is actually a big thing. You can't really see it because I have the logo covering it, but in the top right corner of the screen, it has comfort, and then it has a number next to it. So if you have a fire inside, that's a comfort level, and that adds to the comfort of the actual place. If you have a deer rug on the ground, see, there you go. If you feel rested, comfort 5. And being rested will actually give you a buff, and it gives you a bonus, which is kind of cool. But the more that you add into this place where you hang, like, you know, the trophies on the wall and shit like that, that'll increase your comfort level. But the way that I have the fireplace is actually I have a hole in the ground, because you can't put the fireplace on wood. You can put it on stone, but you can't put it on wood. So I just basically hole in the ground. Here's a fireplace on the ground. And I thought that that would be okay, but it's not, because the smoke actually does build up. So if you close off these holes and everything like that, it actually will smoke you out and kill you, which is kind of cool. I didn't know that. It's kind of cool. So what I ended up figuring out is that if you put it in the middle here, you open the roof, well, then when it rains, it immediately puts out the fire because there's a hole in the roof. Okay, so I thought maybe one slat would be enough, you know, maybe just this one little section that's over here, maybe that would be enough ventilation. No, not at all. It still continues to pool up. However, this actually works out pretty well. It comes out of both ends, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it comes out both sides, and then obviously you have your actual oxygen fill from the sides there too, which is kind of cool. So it helps it all funnel everything out and allows you to sleep here in the building and stay warm, because you gotta stay warm. Otherwise you lose health and you slowly die. Nobody likes dying, right? Nobody likes dying. So I would agree that this is fantastic. I think it's an awesome game. I think you should definitely check it out. Valheim, it's only $20. It is early access, so it does... it is kind of cheap for what it is, but also expect it to have issues. Because, well, it's a new game, you know? Every new game has issues, so... but I highly recommend it. I think it's definitely something to look into. If you enjoy the building and crafting and that type of thing, and the Minecraft type of game, this is definitely up your alley. So let me check the chat one more time, and then we will call it a night. Let's see here. I need to upgrade my PC. It's not too bad at the moment. You can put everything around the honk. Yeah, comfort level 16, absolutely. TPB is swapped to Twitch to say, I'd happily buy this if anyone has an active server I could join. I hate playing MMOs by myself. Hakwakwa said he has one, I think he said. Hakwakwa, I do know, has one. It's a private one, not for PvP. And we have, I know the guys at Sev Gaming also have one. They're kind of on the same thing about not having PvP. Although they are going to have another server that does have PvP, as far as I know. But I can give you, I'm sure I can get you links to something, if that's something you're interested in there, Mr. Daly. I gotcha. Not a problem at all. So, I hope you guys had a wonderful afternoon. Thank you again for joining us. If you don't remember, well, I'll tell you again. There is a giveaway going on at ModMyMods.com. Please head on over there, check it out. You could win some really cool stuff. You can win the Be Quiet Pro Dark Pace Pro 900 case, as well as some other things that are going to be coming in the next couple months. But until then, have yourself a wonderful afternoon. I hope you guys stay safe out there, and hopefully we don't freeze in the next couple days. But if we do, we won't. We'll thaw out. We'll probably thaw out. It'll probably be fine. It'll be fine. Have a happy holiday. Take it easy. We'll catch up with you next week. Take care.